Good morning. I have 4 Interwatch items for you today. First one, just going to release the victim's name in regards to the murder that happened yesterday in the 2000 block of South Seneca. The second one's going to be aggravated battery, also occurred yesterday in the 3000 block of South Sales. The third item will be a aggravated robbery of a commercial house that occurred in the 900 block of East Harry. And then give an update on our continuing anti-bullying campaign from this week and the post that was released earlier today. Put some information out about that. So the first one will be the murder that occurred on South Seneca yesterday. Case number for that case is 75282, 16C 75282. Releasing the victim's name. The victim's identified as Samuel D. David is a middle, Resendez, Resendez. He is a white Hispanic male, 46 years of age, from the Wichita area.
46?
46,
Can you
yes.
spell the last name again?
Resendez.
So, do you have any arrests in that yet?
There's been no arrest yet at this time in that case, correct.
Is there any further details about what the argument that preceded the shooting was about?
I don't have any further details currently. Everything's still being investigated at this time to determine all the details of exactly what occurred during this case. But we are releasing the victim's name at this time.
Samuel, S-A-M-U-E-L.
Samuel. Mm-hmm.
Maybe this has already been reported, but I guess the vehicle was found nearby.
The suspect vehicle was located nearby, correct.
Was that vehicle, did it belong to him, or was it a stolen vehicle?
And again, I don't have those details. If it belonged to him, if it was a stolen vehicle, but the suspect vehicle was located nearby, and it's part of the investigation that they're thoroughly looking at currently, right now, as we speak. Second case number will be 16C 75310. 75310. Aggravated battery occurred in the 3000 block of South Sales. Occurred yesterday at approximately 6:30 p.m. On October 26th, approximately 6:30 p.m., officers were dispatched to a shooting call in the 3000 block of South Sales. Upon arrival, they located an 18-year-old female at the residence who had a gunshot wound to her right leg. Also located at the residence was a 17-year-old male. The 17-year-old male stated he and his girlfriend were playing with the gun when it went off and then struck her in the leg. Through further investigation of the situation, it was determined that an argument had actually ensued between the 17-year-old male and the 18-year-old female when the gun discharged, striking the 18-year-old victim in the leg. The victim was then transported to an area hospital for treatment of a non-life-threatening injury, and the suspect was arrested and booked into juvenile intake and assessment for aggravated battery and possession of a firearm by a juvenile.
Whose house was this?
I don't have the details of exactly whose home it was that they were called to, but it was a home in the 3000 block of South Sales.
And no one else was inside that home at that time?
Not that I'm aware of at this point.
So at first they said it was an accidental discharge of that.
Right, it was reported to us from the suspect. He had reported it as being while they were playing with the gun and it went off. But through further investigation, it indicated there was an argument that had ensued, and then the gunshot had went off.
How is the woman doing?
I don't have her current condition at this time. Next case will be aggravated robbery of a commercial house. Case number 16C 75231. 75231 occurred in the 900 block of East Harry yesterday at approximately 1:15. On October 26th, approximately 1:15, officers were dispatched to an armed robbery at the TP Smoke Shop in the 900 block of East Harry. Upon arrival, officers made contact with a 56-year-old female employee who had stated an unknown suspect who was wearing a blue baseball hat, a dark blue jacket, a light blue Adidas jacket, and blue work pants, entered the store armed with a handgun and began to demand cash and cigarettes. Cash and cigarettes were given to the suspect, who then fled the scene on foot. The Wichita Police Department Air Unit assisted on the call and had observed a subject in the 1600 block of South Mosley that matched the description of the suspect. They indicated that to the officers, and the officers quickly responded to the information, and the suspect was seen getting into a white pickup, and officers then stopped this white pickup. Two individuals from the truck, a 43-year-old male and a 45-year-old male, were taken into custody without incident from the truck. And the 43-year-old male was booked into jail for aggravated robbery and possession of a firearm by a felon. The 45-year-old male was booked for traffic charge and outside agency warrants. There were no injuries, and property was recovered in the case.
You said it was 1:15 a.m.?
PM, yesterday afternoon. Yeah.
What time was the arrest made?
It's going to be shortly after that. I don't have the exact arrest time, but sometime shortly after that, after he had fled on foot, the air unit saw an individual that appeared to be the suspect or matched the suspect description get into a white pickup. So it wasn't going to be long after that.
Was the air unit called out for this call?
They happened to actually be flying already, and then switched over to assist with this call.
Did the white pickup leave the scene at all, or was it just kind of parked there and they were able to?
You know, I'm not sure the exact location of where the white pickup was. They saw this individual that matched the suspect description, 1600 block of South Mosley, and then the air unit observed him get into this white pickup, and then officers stopped that white pickup. The last thing is just our continuation of our anti-bullying campaign, as we have been partnering with Cake News, iHeartRadio, and USD 259. Today, the Wichita Police Department posted information on our Facebook page of tips for teachers and adults who become aware of bullying. Some of the tips that we put out are: don't ignore bullying. Ignoring it is not going to make it go away. It's important to intervene immediately. A quick response from adults sends the message to students and children that bullying is not going to be tolerated. Make sure that everyone is safe. Stay calm. When intervening, you want to model respectful behavior. An important thing is to take time to sit and just talk to your child or maybe a student who has been affected by bullying, and provide options to them. All right, that's all I got. Thanks, guys.